Which one would you say is the piece that utters the most chaos?
Okay, so that first one that you saw, that one was 3 different paintings.
Can you go back to it?
Yeah, okay, so the most chaos would actually probably be this one, which I found a way to ground it. But at first, I don't know, is it in the, yeah,
It's in the frame.
Right? I found a way to ground it, but at first it was just like, what the hell is this? It looked like I don't know, like a drain pipe. Something was just like, it was just very muddy and like, yeah. So that one I was able to salvage. But this first one, it was just so frustrating because my intentions for the piece in the beginning, it just wasn't happening. So it was just like reworking it.
Can you tilt it down a little bit?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, you were saying you're reworking it?
Reworking it. And then finally I left it for about 6 weeks and I came back to it and it ended up working out a bit better. So yeah, been busy. I'm in my spray room at the moment, so got some more happening here.
Let's see, tilt it down just a hair. Ooh, I love that one.
This guy? Yeah, that was one of the first ones too. It's a very like self-isolating, social distancing painting.
Can you go to back to that one? The one I think to your right? Yeah, this one. Can we see the details on that? The one to your left now, or my left? So that might,
the dark blue?
Yeah. Let's see that. And then tilt it down just a hair. Yeah. Wish I could see this in person. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So the question that I wanted to ask was, do you have any advice for artists and creatives? I'm just going to hit you with it right now.
Oh, yeah, that is a big question. My advice, I think a lot of people have this misconception that creativity is just like hits you like a lightning bolt, and there's only a few special people who happen to be creative who can make art. And I think there's definitely people who have a sensitive disposition, but I think that it's really just, it comes down to commitment. And I don't really have, lightning bolt of creativity hitting me. It's basically just coming into my studio daily and just kind of getting into it. And it's really about the commitment of just doing it and going into it. And it's kind of like, sometimes it's midway. Like for this show, I was really struggling because there wasn't the piece that was really exciting me for a long time, but it just slowly, like as I'm making the work, I get excited by it. And so I think that the main advice I would give is to just commit to what you're doing and finish it. And don't give up. And if you hate it, then just give it some space and come back to it. I think that's something that I had to really learn, is that if I don't know how to finish something, it's really important to leave it and come back to it with fresh eyes. And don't just like scrap it because you think it's ugly. Just give it some space. So I guess my advice would be to just commit to what you're doing and just like see it through to the end.
Definitely. That's great advice.
Yeah, I think so. I've got to tell myself, well, I don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
I've got to come here every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, deadlines, I mean.
Totally. Deadlines are good, even if they're self-imposed.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're great.
Well, seriously, thank you so much for doing this and being a part of Artist Decoded and taking the time out of your busy day, I'm sure. So I appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Yoshino.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
Okay. Take care.
All right. Okay. All right. Bye.